Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Petrol Diesel. Today we'll be reviewing a 1984 Toyota Corolla. This is not an ordinary build. So kick out your shoes and grab a drink and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with...
Jonathan Miles.
What do you drive, bro?
I drive a Corolla. How can we say the Japan? Yeah, the Japan.
Can you just tell us a little bit more on what you did on your car and the conversion?
Alright, so basically what we did is we took out the normal. First, the car started off as a 20 valve, black top 20 valve. My uncle there, him and my father were first, they experimented with the 20 valve, ran it with throttles and so on, dictator management. But after that, for I think a while, he ran that setup. After that, he took the engine out. Power to weight wasn't really on point, but as soon as he removed that, going down the line, he bought Cressida, also 3 liter. During the lockdown period, he said no, okay, sharp, he had this plan to take out the 7M engine out of the Cressida, and this engine, this car was still standing, so he took out this engine, he sold the 20 valve. We then went to engine importers. He decided to buy the 2J non-turbo for the Cressida, and then blacktop beams for this car. So how the conversion worked, as we started with the conversion, the cross member had to be cut a bit underneath, just so that the oil sump can just go a bit down. As you can see, here's a cover. There's a brace cover there just to like secure the sump from any damages that might happen. And then we had to also modify the mounts so that the engine can also sit nice and tucked. So it's a simple fit. We bought the engine came out with here's the original ECU, and came out with the 6-speed box. It's a straight fit. We just did the exhaust. It's a 63 mil.
So
the back.
Do you reckon throttles or the EFE?
There is, if you want sound, and that nice, how can I say, you want to hear your engine, I would suggest throttles. But power wise, there will be very much a lot of opinions about what you can run. You can either run this original.
So what's this? Is it an EFI?
Yeah, this is the EFI. So this is the original intake came out as a throttle body. So what the guys mostly do, they run a dictator setup. They just take a nice stack pipe in front, Cape Town spec, and then you'll just hear the car from far. You know how the stack sounds. And then some guys run the throttle setup, 20 valve throttles. You're gonna build a adapter plate, fit straight on there. The response between the throttles and this, you'll hear the throttle response. And obviously, if you go for a tune, you'll tune the car to your specification.
And then how long have you been driving the car?
It's
after
been
the conversion. And
after
how's the experience? How's the ride?
Look, we've driven the car for over four years now on this setup.
With this setup?
With this setup. We haven't had any problem ever since we did that. As soon as you buy the engine from the importers, just open up the sump underneath, just check if there isn't any sludge. I think that's a recommendation that they should also give you if you buy the engine. Also, because we ran a bearing with the 2J non-turbo, because there was sludge in the oil sump. So that we so much just checked this engine. After that, sharp. We haven't had any problems. Only problem that we did have is the airflow sensor, which is a sensor here, and that's the only problem we had. And obviously we had other issues, but that's with the petrol pump that kept on coming loose, and then we thought it was something else, but it was that. So secure your petrol pump at the back. It will save you the headache. You will really not regret it. But yeah, guys, it's a.
And then for someone who were to comment on this video and be like, I want this car, how much would you sell the car?
The price. we might have to try again. I don't think that will be anytime soon. We haven't had any problems so far, but it's just enjoyment. But obviously with the car's age, obviously we have your other troubles, but engine, no problem at all. No problem at all. Alright, sharp.